Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely
gashing the D on the right. At the 20. Touchdown Doors. Once he got some room, it was over.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Coleman. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Here's some daylight. Can't get him to the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Berry.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got him downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And the Commodores are rolling down the field. Left side is Harris. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. 2nd down to the air. Fires downfield. Right side, it's Berry. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make big.
You said you're going to go back to school, so
continue to find ways to get
that means you get regular bedtime.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to the counter. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
So as a defensive guy, they line up in a formation. You know they're heavy on one side. And then all of a sudden, boom, 2 guys pull, and they go the other direction. So you can't really load up and play that. That counter keeps you off balance as a defense and makes you really be honest.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on 3rd down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's 4th down.
And the Commodores will try to move the chains on 4th down. A run for the quarterback. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Vandy. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And he's in for a second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Dropping back, it's Kincaid. Out wide right, it's Reynolds. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Hokies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Run ends there.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Coleman's got it. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Hauls it in. Turns it on in midfield. Turning it on. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. There's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's into the open down the middle. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Oh my God.
What? Oh, it's just a spider. God damn it. I don't. Sorry.
That's a lesson for that.
No. Sorry.
I don't think you're going to see him trying laterals anytime soon.
Where's it at?
He's whistled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity.
Never mind.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just intercepted.
They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Taking it the other way. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. The defense putting points on the board. The extra point here would tie the game. And the point after is good. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Bachmeier. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oftentimes, defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were able to get to him on that one, and that's why the ball was incomplete.
quick give. It's Berry. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And it's knocked away. Complete on third down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was done.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Right down the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Hokies. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. Right side, it's Berry. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. The Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Harris. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. As we look at the stats of what has been an offensive showcase so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Running inside, it's Berry. He's past the sticks. Finding some room. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Breaks into the open. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6.
Well, the offense goes toss play, but guys, they do it running into the boundary where there's just not a lot of space and room to work for the running back. He had nowhere to go, and he got tackled for a loss.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Oh my goodness, I'm sitting there waiting for that.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Commodores. Extra point here will tie the game.
I'm sitting there waiting for that. I wanted that.
Basically a brand new game.
And with a tie, guess what? Back to the offense, back to the offense. Which defense can get a stop? These offenses have been humming.
On the return, it's Coleman. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
He's there to make the stop.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Looking to throw, it's Kincaid. Unloads it left. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Snapped on 4th down. Looking for a big play. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
Run in the red zone. It's Berry. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. That is his 3rd score of the game, and now 14 on the season. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Slips through the line. He's got it out.
I keep kicking that shit through.
There he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. There he goes. He's got the first down. The 50. Just gashing this defense. A big
You can have all those yards, bro.
You count up those
It's still a tie game.
plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Right side, it's Thomas.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a 1st down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Defense in press coverage. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Second down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Brown. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
And the Commodores trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Berry. Smashes ahead. Touchdown Doors! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. They want to see if they can score the deuce. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Buying time to his right. He gets it in there for the 2-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Drops back on 1st down. Going long. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll try to do it himself. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Hokies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Escapes the pressure going right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on 4th. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. To throw, it's Kincaid. Oh, pressure's coming. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Out wide left, it's Odom. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
He's got it for the 2, and we're all tied up. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Hits inside. It's Berry. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They give it back to him. Oh, he's got some space. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
You can have all of that.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. Fires to the wideout. Got a man. It's Harris. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with Iowa taking on the number 10 team, the Illinois Fighting Illini. And it's the Hawkeyes, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense. I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Off and running at the 30, 10,
creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer. It's a seam wide open. The 30. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Man, having a great back makes life so easy on your offense. It balances everybody out. It commits more guys to the box. And this guy all season long, he's in the top 10 in rushing for a reason. He's continued to make plays. You continue to trust him. This guy is a great running back. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Got it. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. 4th down, and a field goal's not going to help much. They'll try to keep the drive alive by converting here. Needs it here on 4th down. The quick game. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Caught behind the line. It's Harris. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Vandy. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 20.
That's all you can do. You can't stop shit. Has to pop it up.
Virginia Tech opens this drive.
Oh, that shit's funny.
Ready to go. Last drive went for 6.
Oh, he's about to just blitz a bunch of people.
To the air, it's Kincaid. Under pressure. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
And this offense continues to struggle to get this guy the football. He's one of their best players. Coming into this game, they knew he was a big key, but they just haven't been able to
not gonna come off the block.
They try another shot down the field to no avail. That's
He's going to stay there and just...
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Not gonna make it, and the 4th down gamble backfires.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind.
Knocked down in the back. backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Snap in the shotgun.
Where is my dude to go?
And he's tackled. At 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Commodores have pushed it inside the 20. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Has it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line. Calls his own number. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. Right side, it's Brown. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely center cut. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Making the adjustment. Wants to throw one first. Release to the back. Out wide right, it's Cobb. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Turning it on. The 40. Past the 40. The 10. To the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Setting up for the extra point that will put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs.
I don't know why we can't get off blocks. I got two really good guys.
And we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there on that.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. And maybe the way things are unfolding, we are set up for a classic finish as we get underway here in the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Drops back. It's Spuckmeyer. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running the red zone. It's Barry.
Oh my goodness.
Headed to the end zone.
Oh, we doing that shit?
Commodores. They move on top here in the fourth. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
Looking to throw.
No.
He's got it for the two-point conversion. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Dropping back, it's Kincaid. Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down and run. Breaks into the open. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Sells to run, wants to pass. Buys time to his left. On target to the left. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Tough run here. It's Cobb. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and Picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
He wasn't supposed to run underneath that.
Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. So the defense sets them up for that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. That's caught. It's Brown. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. Finds his tight end. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts when you're trailing late in the ball.
Come on, man. Why are you not responding to that? Oh, we're not good at it. I don't have a good linebacker. They're just fast.
You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
He's going to manually run the clock down. That's a bitch move.
And the Commodores have it with a first and 10.
I can't be mad, bro. I can't be mad.
The run inside. It's Berry. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
And they can't make the connection on third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. Incomplete.
He running that game cheese. He ain't got to run that cheese. Oh, shit. I didn't know people actually did that shit.
Now their defense is going to have to come out and step up big for them and make sure they don't give up any points.
Keeping his eyes downfield. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Long way. On the direct snap, it's Cobb. Quick toss. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Man, they wanted that lead to go for it, and it paid off. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Delayed to the back. It's Berry. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Right back to the well. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wants to go up top on second down. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Straight ahead, it's Berry. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Timeout is called with just a single second left. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. Timeout is called with just a single second left. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already